Do you ever feel like your brain just isn't working the way it used to? Like you're forgetting simple things, rereading the same sentence over and over again. You can't retain information the way you want to or focus the way you feel you should be. You're mentally exhausted. And the most frustrating part might be that you're trying to be healthy. You care about your wellness. You're putting in the work. You're learning, trying to support your body, but your brain is still feeling foggy, distracted, or disconnected. Today, I want to talk about the real reasons this happens, because brain fog is usually not just a brain problem. It's likely a sign that your entire system is overloaded. And brain fog is a very subjective thing. So it's not always about forgetting stuff or literally performing poorly on mental functioning tests. Sometimes it just feels like your brain can never fully settle, fully focus, or keep up with your life. But what is actually happening here? If brain fog is usually a system-wide issue, what is causing that overload? There are 4 real reasons for brain fog. Number 1 is mental overstimulation. Our modern world really sets us up for this one. We are constantly bombarded with information that causes decision fatigue. There is so much at our fingertips, so many different things that we can be doing with our time that we're constantly making decisions whether we realize it or not. And that decision fatigue overloads your brain. Technology overconsumption will also do this. Using your phone too often, scrolling social media, watching the television. The stimulation that comes from technology is very activating to the brain. There's also the hyper productivity culture where we're always multitasking. We're trying to accomplish as much as possible in as little time as possible. And then when you're in chaotic environments, that also overstimulates the brain. It is your brain's job to recognize what's going on around it. So if there is a lot of stuff happening all the time, your brain is going to feel overstimulated. So in summary, decision fatigue, over-consuming technology, focusing too much on productivity and multitasking, and simply being in very chaotic, stimulating environments, all of those things can cause overstimulation of your mind, and that is reason number 1 why people may develop brain fog. If your brain is constantly in overdrive and you are tired of overthinking everything, do yourself a favor and go to thehealthhabit.net/getclarity to book a free 25-minute clarity call where we will identify the 1 core problem keeping you stuck and your 1 simple next step. That is thehealthhabit.net/getclarity. The second reason why many people develop brain fog is stress and nervous system depletion. Stress is a normal and honestly essential part of life, but chronic stress, even chronic low-grade stress, is one of the best ways to slowly degrade your health and wellness. So if you do not have ways that you manage stress in your daily life, it can cause nervous system depletion. Your nervous system shapes how well you can regulate emotions. It affects your brain's function and cognition, your mental clarity, your sense of safety. So when your nervous system is depleted, it doesn't just make you feel stressed. It literally changes your ability to focus, think clearly, manage your emotions, feel mentally present in your day-to-day life, which is exactly why nervous system depletion and chronic stress are such common root causes of brain fog. People are realizing more and more just how deeply the nervous system impacts overall health and wellness, which is why stress management and nervous system support are foundational parts of the work I do inside the Wellness Consistency Reset, my guided system for simplifying wellness in a way that works long term. And moving right along, the third reason why people develop brain fog is that their rhythms and routines no longer support their cognitive function. Poor sleep and sleep deprivation, circadian rhythms misalignment, a diet that doesn't provide enough nutrients to the brain, dehydration, irregular meal times causing blood sugar dysregulation. All of these things impact how your brain functions. And last but not least, reason number 4 for brain fog is systemic overload in the physical body. So these are your classic physical reasons for brain fog: hypothyroidism, inflammation in the brain or neurodegenerative disorders, chronic pain, immune dysregulation, blood sugar disorders, having a heavy toxin load in the body, poor gut health. These are very demanding things that your body has to work through. And because it requires so much attention, so much energy resources, and through various other mechanisms, they can negatively impact how well the brain functions. And those are your 4 very real reasons for brain fog: mental overstimulation, stress and nervous system depletion, having rhythms that no longer support your cognitive function, and a system-wide issue in the body that is just causing it to work very, very hard. And honestly, what is truly happening here is that your brain is overworked or depleted by modern life, and your body doesn't have enough support, rhythm, or recovery to compensate for it. And when that happens, brain fog is a natural consequence. And I know firsthand what that feels like. There was a period in my life where I was living 3 out of 4 of these causes of brain fog on a daily basis. I was forcing myself to learn or be productive constantly to the point of just not taking care of my body, even though I have always cared so deeply about wellness. I was spending more time learning and thinking about wellness than I was actually living wellness in my daily life. And eventually I realized something very important. My brain didn't need more information or the perfect protocol. It needed simplicity, rhythm, and consistent support. So now that's exactly what I help women build inside the Wellness Consistency Reset. Not perfect routines or complicated protocols, just simple, personalized systems that make wellness feel like a peaceful return home. So if you're tired of feeling mentally overloaded all the time, go to thehealthhabit.net/get-clarity and book your free clarity call. In 25 minutes, we'll identify what's creating the most friction in your wellness and map out one simple next step that will actually fit in your life. And until we meet again, I will see you on the next episode of the Health Habit Podcast. Goodbye, my friends.